Okay, now, after you have clicked the Activate button, Activate Blog button in your email that you'll get, you're taken to this screen. It looks fairly intimidating. There are a lot of links, there's a lot of text. You could opt to watch the video that they provide for you right here. It's a great video, quick 2 minutes, and it gives you an idea how to set this up. I would highly recommend it. But let's look at some of the controls. We're now at the dashboard, and this is sort of like the overall area, menu items that you can find that will do the different things to your site. So if you're confused, you can always head back to the dashboard. There's a link right up here that'll bring you back here, so all these menu items can be your jumping off point. If we look at our blog right now, we can easily do that by, if we log over the name, your login name, you can see, dashboard, new posts, and whatnot. Now, if you went ahead and clicked on the site name, it would bring up the blog that we've created. And this is just a basic shell, WordPress shell that you can see. And if we come back over up top here and we click dashboard, we're brought back to this dashboard area where all these options are. Now, a lot of times what you'd want to do right off the bat is sort of change the look of your site. For that, you would go to Appearance and Themes. And it being free, you don't get, there's thousands and thousands of themes out there if you do your own hosted site. But you can, but there's a lot in the free version. And you can scroll through and pick the one you want. Some you have to pay for, but most of these are free, free to use. And let's say it's for photography, that one costs, but still some of these can be used for portfolios. I'm going to go ahead and choose this theme right here, and what you do to choose a theme to use as your own blog is you click Activate. And you give it a second. Now, it doesn't look very different here, obviously, because this is your dashboard. But if you go ahead now, and I think it's still loading. Okay, so it is now loaded. If we now go to hit the link to show us our site again, you can see it looks quite different. Sort of neat little theme, sort of torn in the strings. It kind of looks interesting. I actually used this theme for quite a while at one point. And now we can click back on the dashboard. So that's a simple way to get your site quickly up and running. You've changed the appearance of it. It looks a lot better than the first one they put up there. And then the next thing you're going to want to do is add content. Now, blogs work as posts. So you post an item and it goes over to the blog, that page that we just saw. So if we look at the blog again, the first post was posted today, Hello World. It's the generic one they put in there, WordPress does. So if we go back to the dashboard and we look at the posts, you can see it drops a menu down. We want to see all posts. And here's the post right here that we saw over there, Hello World. And if we look, everything that's in this window here, this sort of type window, is in that first post that we saw over there. And this is how you'll create content, through posts and adding things to those windows. And after you put a new post in, it puts it on top of the one you just did, so it works reverse chronological order. Some of these other buttons that we look at here are media. This brings images in, or video, or music. Links from different sites. You can add pages. It gets a little more complicated. Comments. This is how you sort of go over the comments people have left. Users. You can invite users or block users from looking at your blog. Tools. And settings. A lot of things in settings, and we're going to look at some of these functions in the next video.